Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Mama, are you tempted at all to go for arcade crystals?
No.
No? Just too much money? You'd rather spend that on drinks in Alaska?
Yeah, and I'm not spending on the game until the 4th of July. I'm sticking to that.
Way to go, Mama. Well, I'm going to stick to that without probably spending nearly as much money. Because I do want to do the casual spender route instead of the complete free to play, so I don't have two different free to play accounts. Because I made that plan before I finalized the 12-hour stream with the new account. And so if both my accounts are free to play, that's actually kind of boring for a YouTuber to have the same kind of accounts. But the days of being a whale and buying everything are done. I just can't financially afford it when I'm trying to run a charity with my money. So, with that being said, the best times for me now are when I can vicariously live through the whales. And when I started this YouTube channel, I had very little money. I made $36,000 a year as a college professor, which is not a lot of money. But when you live in Oklahoma, that's like $1 billion because most things you can buy in hay. Um,
And
yeah, that's why everybody goes, hey, when you see them. You're like buying currency in the air.
oh Lord,
You didn't like that one?
no.
Okay, well, we're just going to pretend like that was funny in a world where this isn't this one. Because I realize what my audience is and isn't. And speaking of hay, we got Elrond, who I do declare, are these the early access bundle crystals, Elrond? My man? What say you, buddy?
Hello, the exit.
The exit? Alright. So these are the crystals, and I already see, Mama, a 7-star jugs!
Woohoo! I'm jealous.
The Kraken yo-yo.
All right, Kraken, I apologize. I am buying the platinum track so I can get Beta Ray Bill because I've wanted Beta Ray Bill in this game for 5 years.
Yeah, I've got to make a video about that. Look at that 7-star jugs, though. Elrond. And, oh, no, I've never done that. 2 7 stars? You better not be 3. Okay, if you have 3 7
That's
stars.
unbelievable.
But still, the featured and sub-featured 5 stars. I mean, that is so good. Just crazy good. And I do want to say this because I used to give this disclaimer and then I think I've started being lazy, and I apologize for that to the community because that is not what I should be doing as a responsible broadcaster of this channel. And that is to say, this is not a typical $100 on this. If you're not Valiant, especially, don't spend it. But Valiant players, if you're on the fence, save it for July 4th because you'll probably get trash. But of course, if you want Arcade and you think that he's going to be the best champion that breaks the game, and he very well could break the game, then the guaranteed 6-star does go a long way. So I still can't believe that we live in an era where immediately you just get the 6-star for cash. Like, if you told me that 5 years ago, Mama, I would have thought you were playing a different game because MCOC was
Right.
special. MCOC, you had to grind so much just to get one crystal, and it really rewarded the
Yeah.
grinders more than the spenders. In fact, spenders, I think the joke used to be that spenders were the reason why the game existed, but grinders were the reason why people had good rosters. And that's why people bought accounts. So that they could not have to grind their way to a great roster. But now it really does feel like if you have a wallet, you will always be better than the people who have skills. Money will defeat skill virtually every time in this game now. And that's why it's almost dead. But that, Elron, I'm not sure if you wanted that takeaway from your video. I'm sorry if I was a Debbie Downer. But I really do think this is such a good video for your account that it just showcases how if you don't have access to this $100 offer, $100 for any other progression level right now will get you a fraction of the value of this. That's how insanely good this is. Like, we have to be honest about the early access bundles. They have changed the game so much that you either buy them and win in Battlegrounds, or you don't buy them and you lose. That's it. And I love Kabam
Yeah.
Jax because he's towing the company line. But this is on top of 6-star guaranteed arcade. These are just bonus crystals. It's just crazy to me that we aren't more honest about this. And yes, I know that Prof is going on one of his classic rants, but I don't care. I don't care if I have to be the old man yelling at the clouds. You know? This is a game that we've all stayed around because you didn't have to spend $2,000 a year on it to be pretty competitive. Now it's like, sorry we destroyed the economy of our own game. Don't ignore the fact that everybody's depressed and no one's happy anymore. And we have people coming into our company doing mass layoffs, apparently, like the mafia of the video game community. We are witnessing the mafia of the video game community. That would be an interesting title for a YouTube video. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people could interpret that one way or the other. Well, if you're watching live, stay tuned. Elron, again, sorry if this rant hijacked your video, but it was a showcase of why we need to be very honest about the early access bundles.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.